What's up guys, Champ here bringing you some more Black Ops 3 gameplay. Today what I got for you is a little something different. I'm using the Man of War and I'm playing Capture the Flag. I got this gameplay a while back when there was the Mercenary Mosh Pit. You just kind of had to play whatever game mode that they chose for you. But I ended up dominating kids. I was dominating people all weekend playing that. This is the only death I'm going to take. And look at this, he shoots me through the building with the sniper gun. One and done. Can't really predict that, can't stop that from happening. But now I'm not going to die the rest of this game. I'm going to completely go off on these guys. I'm going to pick up a nice gun streak, and I'm also going to get all my score streaks. So in this game, I'm going to go over how to get a high KD on the map Hunted. And my main thing in Hunted is to try to hold down this house area. You play an objective game mode where their spawns are very predictable. Capture the Flag actually works very well for this, even though I don't play Capture the Flag that often. Domination would work well for this. Uplink would work well for this. Just the type of game modes where like you know exactly where the other team's going to spawn because they have a base and they have to be coming from that angle. And as long as your teammates don't press in too much, which they're not doing right now, you pay attention to your mini map, they'll always spawn on that side. So right now I really mainly have to worry about through this doorway, and a little bit up these stairs I have to worry about also. Notice how I'm using the Man of War on this level. You have to use an assault rifle with a little bit of distance when you're playing Hunted. A lot of head glitches in Hunted, a lot of just like campy gameplay. So you gotta kind of camp with these guys, even though that's not really the way I play. That's the way I was forced to play in this game. And then I got my RK5 that I'm gonna pull out every time I go inside the building here, so I could take care of people that are just kind of running through the building a lot easier. Plus to have that little bit of extra ammo because I'm not running scavenger. It ends up working out really well, this combination right here. So I look how I'm just keep checking that doorway. I'm gonna keep checking that doorway. And then I'm also going to, when my teammates aren't around in the upstairs there, I'm going to be checking my back to make sure they're not coming from this way right here. This is what you do. You kind of could just stay in these stairways, but I also like to go over to that door and look out that window where B would normally be at domination sometimes as well. Look at that. I pull out my RK5 because I knew he was coming, and I tear him up with the RK5. That's a very good secondary gun. It's probably the best secondary gun in the game if you're just trying to kill a couple people close quarters. I guess that one and done gun, the Marshalls, is a very good secondary to have here as well. But I like the RK5. Look how one and done them anyways right there. One spray. Plus you could take out a couple people pretty quickly. And you could reload it pretty quickly. The Marshalls is literally if you miss a shot, you're dead. So you don't want to miss with the Marshalls, where the RK5 gives you a little bit more leeway. So I see how I'm just keep checking this area. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just holding down the house. I'm making my rounds up and down, pulling out the RK5 as I go up the stairs here. I know they got to be spawning this way because yet my teammates have not pressed into the spawn yet, which is a great thing. A lot of times when you play with people that are pretty good, your teammates always press into the spawn. But being that this is the Mercenary Mosh Pit, no one's really doing that great in this lobby but me, which makes it a lot easier. I kind of wish they still had this because this is a great way to play solo, this Mercenary Mosh Pit. You can get such easy gameplays. Plus, I feel like the connection's a lot better when you play in this because there's just not like parties. So there's not people playing from all over the world like connecting together. It's just you playing with people that are a little more local, most likely from around your area. So the connections are always really crisp, really smooth. That hit detection's right on. Right here, I ventured out a little bit. I was feeling a little more daring, wanted to get out there. I had my streaks up. When you have your streaks up in the air, you hear them trying to take them down. You could always move in a little more. But look what I do. I go right back to where I was. And I didn't put my wraps up. I didn't want to put my wraps up just yet. And that's right there is why I look out the B window. Had I put my wraps out, you know, it might have came in with like 30 seconds left, and then they wouldn't have got the full effect. So I figured I'll wait till next round and pump my wraps in, which kind of ends up screwing me over because then my teammates decide to run the flag in a lot quicker than they should have. And I probably could have ended up with a nuclear. The way I was playing this round, the people I was playing versus, I just felt pretty invincible. My hit detection was on. I feel like I could have definitely got a nuclear. A piece of advice I would say is switch out the talent and throw on a UAV or throw on a hater because you do want to know a little more like where everybody's at. The hater or the UAV is going to help you a lot with that. I would say more the UAV even. I mean, the hater is good for going on really long gun streaks, but the UAV is good for just trying to get a high KD overall. Look, I'm just going to jump back in the water. I knew the round was ending. I didn't want no one to sneak up from me from the stairs right there, so I just ended the round right like that. But you do want some assault streaks because if you get the Wraith and the Wraps up to go with your UAV or Hater, whatever one you feel like you're more comfortable in getting, then you're going to have a high KD as long as you can stay alive. I mean, as long as you can get those streaks, you're pretty much going to get a high KD. Had this not been captured a flag, I would have had even more kills in this game. But capture a flag has a little bit of a spawn delay, so they weren't just spawning right back in and dying like they would have been in, say, Domination or Uplink. When you spawn on this side, you do pretty much the similar things, but look, now I'm going to kind of stay a little more focused on that window right here. I'm going to throw my streaks in, of course, and then I'm also going to look out this window in the back there. But you just got to keep going upstairs, downstairs, downstairs. But now this is my main focus, is that window right there, because that's the main part they're pretty much going to be coming from. You also want to come over here every once in a while, but you're a lot more vulnerable when you look out that window. So I wouldn't peek that window too often. There's usually people in that building waiting for you. There's a couple of other head glitches right there. It's not as safe. This is where you got the better cover. You got the high ground right there. You got the head glitch right there. This is where you mainly want to stay when you know they're spawning on this side. But definitely check your downstairs because you want to make sure you catch them if they're downstairs as well. Someone just put up a UAV, so I knew where they were at. I tried to get them over here before the Wraps could. I just couldn't get to them. I mean, they literally all just spawned there. My Wraps took them all out. Look at that. I have more Wraps. But look, they already got a flag in. He's running a flag back right now, so he's going to have 2 flags in. And he's going to just end this game way too quick for me. Like I said, I don't die again. I go on a nice gun streak. I end up with a Relentless in this game. They already got 2 flags in. Look, there's my third teammate already bringing that last flag in. So this game definitely could have went a lot longer. Could have had a much better gun streak. Wasn't really much to this video except for kind of try to hold down that main middle of the house right there. Play a game mode where they're kind of going to be spawning in a set spot where you know where they're spawning. Use some type of UAV or hater because that's going to help you out a lot. Definitely throw on the Wraps because that's the best score streak in the game. I would say use the combat focus because that's always going to help you out. Those other specialists just kind of take you out of your zone because you're used to getting your guns kills and you're killing people real easily, and then you switch it up and then you end up just dying because of it. And if you're gonna go ahead and not stay in the house the whole time, if you wanted to be the guy that flanks, I would use the tunnel where the bridge is. That's the best route that I would say to flank because you can't really get taken out from the left and the right. Use the water in this map a little bit if you feel like you want to sneak up on people because people don't expect it. I hope you guys like what you saw here, and if you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to me at Champ Game. I got plenty more games coming. This was just like in a unique little Man of War gameplay that I don't really do that often. Look how often I play Capture the Flag. That was only my 5th Capture the Flag win, and I'm level 1000 with over 40 days played. That's how much I play Capture the Flag. There's all my medals there. I got 11 kills with the Wraps, 6 kills with the Wraith. I don't even think the Talon did anything. Maybe 1 or 2 kills. That's why I say run the Hater or the UAV instead. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me. Look at all them crypto keys. If you like supply drop openings, definitely subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing at least 1,000 crypto keys a week for the next probably 15 weeks.